explain the meaning of this intrusion, Captain Lasker?
Explain the purpose of our call.
My friends, the Zuggs, have come to take over the rule of Saturn.
From whom will you now take your orders?
From our leader, Cain, of the Earth.
And now, with your permission, I shall contact the leader, Cain, and have him send a spaceship squadron to keep order here.
If he does that, we're sunk. I'll have to stop him.
Careful, Buck. He won't hesitate to kill.
Captain Lasker calling the leader, Cain, on Earth. Captain Lasker calling the leader, Cain, on Earth. Yes, Lasker, this is the leader. What have you to report?
Look out, Buck! The Zuggs!
Lasker, what's wrong?
Out the side door and bring the guards.
Order them to block all exits and capture Rogers.
Block every exit. Capture that man.
Have them all imprisoned. These two in a cell by themselves.
Imprison them.
I forbid their imprisonment. I am director of the Forum.
You were director of the Forum. From now on, you'll take orders from this Earthman.
Stop all this time, Lasker. The Zuggs are not used to power. When they find their strength, they'll turn on you and destroy you.
Take them away.
You stay here on guard.
What do you suppose they're going to do to us, Talon?
We must be prepared for anything as long as Killer Cain's men are in power. Who is on guard outside? Answer me. I am Talon, your prince.
Just Condor, Your Highness.
How long are we to remain prisoners?
Until your state is decided, Your Highness.
You cannot hope to hold this city. Buck Rogers is on his way with help.
Buck Rogers will be captured, and then... It's Buck! Wilma, close that door.
Is he badly hurt?
No, only stunned. Here, help me tie him up so he can't give an alarm.
to do now, Buck? Get to the spaceship?
Not until we try to help the Saturnians.
There's nothing we can do. Alaska and his men are too strong for us.
Not if I can spend a half minute with that robot that Zuggs think is a god.
What good will that do? He's in hypnotic condition and gives whatever orders Alaska tells him.
Yes, but I can break that spell if I can get to him. Tell him. How can I reach the forum without going through all these corridors?
I can get you to the forum unseen, but you can't cope with the force of guards there with Alaska.
Good. Get me there, and I think we have a chance.
This leads to the forum, but I still urge you not to risk it.
It's made to order. All right, Wilma. Careful now.
Continue the search for Buck Rogers. Tomorrow we shall begin the execution of all those Saturnians who are not loyal to the Earth Plan's rule.
Laska, tell your Zuggs to lay down their ray guns. Tell them, Laska. A shot from one of them won't stop me from taking you.
Tell the Zuggs to lay down their arms.
Lay down your arms.
Now tell them to obey Prince Talon, as they would obey the robot.
Tell them to obey Prince Talon.
Obey Prince Talon as you would obey me.
Talon, keep him covered. I'm going to take the helmet off the robot. Tell the Zuggs to fire on Rogers.
You're taking orders from me. Keep this man covered.
Take it easy. You're all right.
You're wearing one of our uniforms. And you're Lieutenant Deering.
Yes, Captain Lawton.
Then I'm back in the hidden city?
You're partly right. We are from the hidden city on Earth. Right now you're on the planet, Saturn.
Then one of our expeditions ran Killer Kane's air blockade.
Yes. Colonel Rogers came here to sign a treaty with us in your war with Killer Kane.
But how did I get here? I can't remember.
Well, you were put under a hypnotic spell, brought here in one of Kane's ships as a robot. Don't you remember this helmet? And this filament that steals the mind of any man who wears it?
The amnesia helmet. That infernal invention of Killer Kane's. Yes, I remember now.
And by means of it, Laska forced you to lead a revolt against us, your friends.
A revolt? Oh, I didn't know. Isn't there any way I can make amends?
Yes, there is a way. These Zuggs think that you're a god. Put back on this helmet again and all...
No, please don't ask me to do that. I couldn't.
But it's harmless. I've taken away the filament. Put it back on and order these men to bring in the other rebels. It's the only way you can help.
Go bring all the Zuggs. Tell them to lay down their arms and obey their old rulers.
At the end of the revolt, will they really obey?
We shall soon see. Take the Earthman Laska and put him in a dungeon where he can no longer harm you or us.
Looks like the trouble is over. And now, sir, Lieutenant Deering and I must return to the Earth immediately.
So I realize the need for your haste.
I will see you to your spaceship.
Thank you, Talon. Goodbye, sir. Wilma, check the starting rockets. Colonel Rogers on Saturn calling a scientist general on Earth.
Air Control Room calling the Scientist General. Air Control Room calling the Scientist General.
Dr. Hura, this is Buck Rogers.
Yes, Buck? Is everything all right?
Yes, sir. Wilma and I are taking off immediately, sir, but before we do, we wanted to check with you about the dissolvo ray.
It's still imperfect, but we can count on it to make you invisible long enough to slip through Kane's air blockade.
That's fine, Doctor. Then as soon as we near the Earth, we'll advise you.
As long as Dr. Here is ready for you, there is nothing to keep you here any longer.
No, Talon. We'll get in touch with you on the space radio as soon as we decide the best way to rid the Earth of Killer Kane and his outlaw army.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Talon.
Fire the starting rockets, Wilma.
Assigned to check over the dissolver ray apparatus at once and bring it here. Colonel Rogers is on his way back from Saturn, and we'll need to bring him through the blockade. Yes, sir.
I have heard no further reports from Captain Lasker. His mission to Saturn must have failed. I am preparing another expedition to force the Saturnians to sign a treaty with us. This time I shall... This is the leader.
Sir, an unidentified spaceship has been reported returning from Saturn.
Notify the commander of the Outer Atmosphere Patrol and keep me closely informed.
Very good, sir.
The observers report an unidentified spaceship returning from Saturn. Perhaps Lasker has been successful after all. We'll make no move until we learn more. Adjourn.
Patrol 62, calling Patrol 62. Patrol 62, calling Patrol 62.
This is Patrol 62.
This is Commander White. Take your patrol to the 120,000-foot level. Watch for a spaceship returning from Saturn. If it is an enemy craft, bring it down.
Yes, sir. 120,000 foot level.
Yes, sir.
Wilma, better give me a few retarding rockets. We'll soon be in the outer atmosphere.
All right.
Dr. Hura. Dr. Hura. We're approaching the 160,000-foot level, sir. Stand by with your dissolvo ray.
We're all set, Buck. Just give the word.
Buck, there's a Kane patrol squadron coming up fast beneath us.
Dr. Hura, give us the ray now, sir. One of Kane's patrol squadrons has spotted us.
There she is. Squadron 62. Spaceship sighted. Fly above it and use attack formation 9. There can't be fog at this level. That ship seems to be disappearing. It's working perfectly, Crabbe. Certainly. Doc, the main control tube has burst. It'll take a few minutes to replace it.
Dr. Ewer, it's all right, sir. We're safely through them. There she is, straight ahead.
All squadrons converge on our position and attack the hidden city ship.
Look, it's another squadron.
Dr. Ewer,
Give us the ray again, sir.
I've been trying to, Buck, but the main tube has burst.